Hello Hattrick friends, this is episode 98 of Let's Play Hattrick in San Marino within Coppa. We start out on the player page of newly signed Samuel Beringielu. He'll be a defender trained in playmaking in one of the 50% slots, and we've signed this guy in order to gain a bit more performance on the field while training him in order to sustain his value or perhaps even increase a little in value. I've chosen to do this in favor of skill trading on the 50% slots. The loss of performance we are experiencing from having weak defenders anyway does actually cost us profit at this point. He is still fairly cheap in wages, and while this is a fairly conservative approach, it's not always possible to find the right player to skill trade on anyway. So I favored this approach, having two defensive players trained in the 50% slots going forward. In week 5 we played the second round of the Coppa Montale, and it was a strong opponent in this match. UTA San Marino proved way too powerful for us, and we did end up losing by 5 goals. We suffered a little injury to Sergio Malpelli, who has since been moved on. He was promoted from the youth academy. I must say I'm a little disappointed by the €2,000 price tag he ended up with. In the weekend after, we did some butt bashing to Fiorentino RSM, won by 4 goals in the league, perhaps by fewer goals than expected, but the main thing was that we didn't really get any major injuries to core players or anything. So winning by 4 without much trouble is satisfactory to us at this time for sure. Fast forward to the friendly in the week afterwards, we actually got to play Belgicano for some training, and it took 10 health updates for him to reach the bruised state for this match. We had a giveaway with the objective of guessing the number of health updates, and we had 3 correct guesses. I will reveal the winner of this giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. In the overview sheet for the training of this cycle, I did introduce a few more details to the sheet for this week's update. I am now keeping track of the form as well as the TSI and the changes in TSI. The reason why it makes sense for me to actually track TSI is because we would like to know whether a form curve is going up, going down. No pops to see in the sheet from the training update. It was a rather dull update, but we did see some nice changes in TSI. You can see that Sanotti is definitely increased in form. A visible 6 to 7 increase, but an increase of 10,000 TSI on 1 week is quite big. So that's very nice to see. Let's call the scouts and see what they have. At least a 15-year-old. But he's a keeper. We can't really do much with a keeper at this point because we do have a very talented forward in the making. Gianfranco Ercolani. We'll try this guy, see if he's young. Yeah, he's not. Let's fire him right away. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Alright. Better luck next week. Sunday evening we played away against BKS Union Belize in the league. A nice 4-0 win without any major hiccups. Let's take a look at the star performances in this match. Francioni at 8.5, Sanotti 9 stars in the middle now. We are really starting to produce some good performances star-wise, even though that isn't the main thing to look at when judging the performance of the team. It is still a nice indicator to see how the players are developing, and yeah, 9 stars. Looks very nice for Sanotti. Pulled off a solid high midfield rating here, and now we have 2 matches against bot teams to build an even higher team spirit for the second half of the season. The goals in this one was scored by Tio Girolomoni. He had scored a brace by the 27th minute. New man Beringielu also joined Tio on the score sheet, as well as a goal from Trastulli in the 69th minute. A fairly nice win here, but that was as we expected. In the league, we are still trailing Mickey B, but with 2 matches against a bot that should be a formality, we could hope for Mickey B slipping up against the unknowns with the very strong defense and the counter-attacking approach from Steinhoy's troops. A quick glance on the top scoring sheet shows Rashid Haij Said and Gaetano Vincenti surging ahead. We have to hope for Trastulli or Girolomoni to keep up the scoring pace to try see if they can challenge for the top scoring award. Saturday evening we did make the draw for the giveaway based on guessing the number of health updates for Belgicano to reach Bruce, and the draw was made live on stream. And here's how that went live on Saturday evening. The number of required health updates for Belgicano was indeed 10, and we had 3 people making the right guess. So let's go ahead. There's the sheet, and I want to sort like this, and the correct answer was 10. Oh, there's actually 4. Right, so I'll give each of them a number like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down here we will random between 1 and 4, and here we go. It's either Falcon, Jika, Silimani Dereste, or Jens. Oh, there's an error. Oh, It's supposed to be a semi. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and it's Silimanit Dereste 9460, who's the winner of any of the Hattrick mugs available in the Hattrick shop. So congratulations. I will reach out in game, and just in case it's not claimed, I want to do a secondary choice, and that secondary choice will be G-Key 1121, and it'll be Falcon as third, and final will be Jens. Now that's sorted. So congrats to Silimanit Dereste for winning this giveaway. Thank you so much to all you guys who participated. That's all for this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great week in Hattrick. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.